Oh my gosh, where should you find wholesale real estate properties? Like, how are you going to find wholesale real estate properties? These are properties that are cheaper than other properties. These are properties that you can get and make a bunch of money on. So where are you going to find them? Well, I have the answer for you. Let's go. Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be telling you exactly how to find wholesale real estate properties. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click that little notification bell so that you don't miss a thing. That is why we are one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube. So let's get into today's episode. I am going to be sharing with you exactly what I do and what my students are doing today that makes them more money than other people are making in real estate, finding wholesale properties, exactly where to look for them so that you can make more money than ever before without spending a lot of time. So let's get into it. Wholesaling real estate is a great way to get started in real estate, especially if you do not have a lot of money and if you don't have a lot of money and bad credit, because that's pretty much what I did when I had almost no money and bad credit. I started wholesaling real estate, and so I want to tell you exactly what I did and how you can do it too. The first thing that you need to know when it comes to wholesaling real estate is you need to know and understand what I call the problem solver concept, okay? So whenever you're trying to make money, the best thing to do is be a solution to someone's problem. This is how I have made so much money and how my students make so much money too. Become a solution to someone's problem. So let's talk about what that means. As a wholesaler, you're going to be targeting people that have a property problem, people that are in bankruptcy, divorce, foreclosure, they got relocated, they inherited a house that they don't want, whatever the situation. You are going to target and market these people. You're going to put ads out. You may put letters. You may put signs out. There's different things that you can do basically to call them to you. Additionally, you can go to free websites like Craigslist, Zillow, Redfin, like myhousedeals.com. There's tons of different websites that you can go to find people with property problems. But the key to it is being a solution to that problem and letting them know that you can help. So when we're talking about how to find these properties for wholesaling, you got to start finding people with property problems, because these people don't want the property. They really just want to get out of the situation that they're in. So let's go back. Say you start to target people that are in foreclosure. Simple thing. You go to the county website, you find the notice of defaults. All right. So these are the people that they are not in foreclosure yet. However, they are behind on their mortgage payments. You can also go on to Zillow and look up the pre-foreclosures and call those people completely free. But the key to it is you want to let them know how you can help, because there's lots of people out there that have scams. There's people that have charged people money for saying that they could help and that they can't. And so you want to establish yourself as something different. And so when you're going to find these people that have a property problem, let me give you some online ways to find them and some offline ways to find them. Some online ways to find them would be in the internet. Like I said, Zillow.com, Craigslist, My House Deals, the county website that has all of the foreclosures and the pre-foreclosures and the notice of defaults. You look those properties up and you call the sellers and have a conversation with them. That's pretty easy, right? That's just a computer and a phone. Now, offline, that means how do you find these people out in the world? Easy, very, very easy. Same thing. I know you guys have seen these things called bandit signs. And if you haven't, I have a whole video on it. I'll put a link to it somewhere so that you can watch that video too. Again, I give you everything that you need right here. And the great thing about it with my channel, I make sure I tell you everything. So let's go back. You're offline. You're just out in the world. You can send letters to these people. You can actually put signs out, okay? I know you've seen those signs that say, "We buy ugly houses," or "Cash for houses," or "I buy houses." People walk around with shirts that say, "I buy houses." My students do that, for example. And people that want to sell a house are going to call those signs. I know you've seen those signs before, and if you don't have a house, especially if you don't have one that is ugly or one that's behind on payments, you're probably not even going to really notice those signs. But to someone that is having a property problem, someone that actually needs help, those signs stick out to them and they call those signs. The reason why you see them everywhere is because they work. And it's very inexpensive to get those signs and put them out. Now, we call them bandit signs because in many cases they are not legal, okay? Now again, Noelle's not gonna tell you to do anything illegal or unethical, so just go ahead and check with your, local government and make sure that you can do it. Otherwise, you may have to put the signs out and then take them back up. That happens. Or you buy lots of signs because, somebody may come and take your sign up and you may have to put new signs back. Either way, this is a very inexpensive way to tell people and find people that have wholesale properties that they want to get rid of. Well, that wraps up this episode. Hopefully you got everything that you needed and you completely understand how to find wholesale properties. It is super easy. This is not difficult. If you need a full training on that, please go to noellsfreetraining.com. I give you a full training on this completely free. Like I said, noellsfreetraining.com. And you can get a whole lesson on how to do it so that you can start immediately and start making profits. All right, guys, to your success.